Hey guys, it's Terri. Welcome back to my channel, Southern Yankee. I am so excited today. We are going to be playing with the new Natasha Denona Bloom Mini Palette, as well as the Natasha Denona Mini Retro Palette. These recently launched on Sephora. Both of these you can get at Sephora. The blush retails for $19 and the mini palette retails for $25. And I really like her blush and her eyeshadow formulas, and the color story of this palette was so unique I had to have it, and this blush was right up my alley. And this is like a highlighting blush. Now I did add extra highlight because I wanted it, but you really don't have to. So we're going to talk about both. The first thing we're going to do is look at the palettes, get into the details of the palettes, the color stories of both, and then we are going to do some swatches, some live swatches right here. And after that, we're going to do the finished look using both the products. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm curious to know if you guys are picking up these or if you're planning on picking up these. And if you want to see a couple more tutorials or eye looks with them, let me know in the comments below. Today I just did one, and you're gonna get a good little view of what this looks like. This is not the best light, but when I do it, you're going to see how beautiful the application was, and there's a couple really unique shades in this palette. So let's start with the Bloom, and I have some notes here to tell you a little bit about it. So like I said, it's a highlighting blush. It is going to give your skin a radiant glow and sheer translucent finish, and it is supposed to be smooth and silky to the touch. So let me open this up for you. This also has hyaluronic acid and tropical oil to penetrate the skin barrier. Here it is. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. And I do think that this is going to last all day. It is free of parabens, minerals, and it is also vegan and cruelty-free. So, yay. This is a really nice one if you're looking for cruelty-free. And I really just like Natasha Denona's blush and eyeshadow formulas. I really, really like it. Even though this is a mini, guys, this is a lot of blush. That's a good, nice size pan. I was trying to see if it tells us on here what the weight of this is. The writing is also mini. It's super, super mini. This is good for 18 months, and it probably has how big this is in here, but the writing is like minuscule and I can't read it. So we're going to get into the Bloom Mini Bloom palette, and we're going to do, in just a minute, we'll do swatches of everything. And then next is the Retro Mini palette here, this eyeshadow palette with retro colors. There are 3 repeat shades in here, which I will point out to you. If you have those other palettes, you may not want this. I don't have those other palettes, any of them. So these are all new shades to me. So this retails for $25. Let me open it up and show you. And I have a little video here with the colors that I didn't swatch. Obviously I've used these now. This color is so special, so special. I want to use this one more. I only use that on the inner corner, but I think this is more of a topper shade. The 2 shades here are gorgeous, and the 2 mattes, I used everything today, so you guys are going to see that on the eyes. But I believe this is good for 24 months, so it's got a nice length to it. It is also cruelty-free, no parabens, allergen-free, made in Italy. Both of these are made in Italy. So I'm going to go through the colors with you in a little bit, but we have Galaxia, where are we? Galaxia, Industrial, 60s, Vintage Taupe, and Pixie. Those are the colors there. So just in a minute, we're getting a little shine from something. I don't know what that's from. We're going to go through them, and I'll talk, as I'm doing the swatches, I'll tell you the colors here. But let me show you the ones that are repeats in here. So Galaxia, this color here, this is the first color that is a repeat shade from the Star palette. The Industrial Green, right next to it, is an existing shade in the number 28 palette. So those first 2. 60s, the middle one here, that is a new shade. And then the next shade right here, this Vintage Taupe, this is in the Tropic palette. And then the last shade here, Pixie, is a brand new shade. And that is, it's got a color flip to it. So, and this set includes neutral duochromes, dazzling neutral duochromes, a velvety metallic gray, 2 creamy neutral mattes, and a rosy pink metallic. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the swatches for this, and we'll start with the first shade, which is Galaxia. And like I said, this is more of like, this feels so nice. This is more of like a topper shade. There it is on my finger. That's why it's swatched really beautifully. That's really, really pretty. Okay, the next shade is Industrial. And this shade is a very special shade. Even though it's a repeat, it's just a special, it looks like twinkling stars on your eyeball. I mean, look at how beautiful that is. That is stunning. I got my little thing here to clean off my fingers. All right, the next shade is 60s, and this is a matte. I should have probably told you the description. So let me just go back here. So this first shade is a light nude with green and blue sparks. Industrial green is a green taupe with a silver reflect. 60s that I'm doing now is a greenish gray. That swatches beautifully. Look at just those 3 colors together. Whew, so pretty. All right, the next color we are doing is Vintage Taupe. This is also an existing shade, and this is an Antique Rose. This actually is such a beautiful shade on the eye. Really, really like it. And then our final shade is Pixie. Pixie is a brand new shade, one of my favorites in this little duo, or this little quad. And this is pink with a champagne shift. Oh, I got a lot on my finger. Let's do that again. Look at that, guys. Can really see that shift. And there are our beautiful 5 shades. Ugh, these 2 are stunning too. Okay, so now I'm going to do the Mini Bloom blush swatch, and I'll do it right next to it because I want to see the difference between the pink in here and this one. This is more of a darker coral, and this is a newer shade for Natasha Denona, but it is very similar to the Bloom palette, one of the shades in the Bloom palette, but it is darker and more coral. Oh, let's try it with the finger it's on. All right, there it is, and this is a highlighting blush. It works really, really well with these colors. All right, there are your swatches. Now we are going to get into the demo portion, and let's get right. Okay guys, are we ready to have some fun with the new Natasha Denona? I haven't even swatched these yet. Of course, you will have already seen swatches, but I haven't swatched them yet. Here is our beautiful shade ranges that we are going to play with. Oh, I can't wait. We're going to start here. And that shade is Vintage Taupe, I believe. And that is next to Pixie Storm. So Pixie Storm, Vintage Taupe. And then we have 60s in the middle. Industrial here, and Galaxia right here. Okay, so I'm gonna take just a fluffy brush. This is just like a no-name fluffy brush, and I'm going to dip into the first dip into our shade. And this is, I wish they, oh, maybe I can look at it this way. Okay, so this is the Vintage Taupe that we're going in. We're going to use that as our transition shade here. We got a little bit of creasing on our eye. I'm gonna pull you friends in a little bit so you can see better. how's that? That's super, super duper duper close. Okay, so we're gonna go in and we're gonna run this through our crease. That's a pretty shade. Very pretty shade. That's looking nice. I'm gonna darken that up a little bit. I wasn't sure like how, if this was like a buildable or how like pigmented this is, so I went really light with the color. But my skin is a little bit darker, so I do want, and don't mind the fact that nothing is, that my eyelashes or my eyeshadows, eyebrows are a mess. I can't go get them done. But my skin's a little darker, so I do want a little bit more pigment to show here in our transition, coming up a little bit. All right, that's looking pretty good. I'm just sort of packing that in again. Yes, that is a really nice taupey type of a shade. And it was super, super duper easy to blend. Okay, so we have both eyes matching. We are now going to go in with the 60 shade here in the middle. We're gonna put that in our outer corner. And we're going to just deepen up this corner with this kind of gray-green shade. Blend that up a little bit. That blends nice with the shade that we put, the taupe we put down. All right, it's coming in, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. Just really kind of get a nice deep shade, deep outer corner shade here. Probably use this shade somewhat on the bottom as well. I'm gonna just pull it down and kind of smoke. We're gonna bring it in the right in the crease here, but I'm keeping the majority of the pigment on this outer corner. Some on my eye. Okay, and I'm just gonna take that first brush and just go back with it. There's no additional product on here, and just blend out our taupey shade so we don't have any harsh lines. That looks pretty good, I think. I'll be doing a far away for you guys too, so you can see the whole look and how it comes together once we're at a little bit of a distance. I feel like I need a little more of this color right here. All right, and I'm gonna play with that and just darken that up just a little bit more. Let's get our other eye matching. Okay, we got both eyes matching. We're gonna go in with, I believe this is Industrial. This beautiful shade right here. We're just gonna put that right here because I wanna leave this part open for the lighter shades. I think I'm gonna use my finger for this application and just kind of go in right here. Oh, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. And you don't really need a whole lot of it. We're gonna darken that corner up again a little bit, but ooh, Industrial. Can you see how beautiful that is? I don't normally wear a lot of greens on my eyes, so that's why I kind of wanted to use some of the green in here. Such a beautiful green. Kind of makes you want to use more of it. It's just so like sparkly sky green. That is stunning. Okay. Ooh, we like. Oh, okay. Now for the inner portion, I'm going to use the shade, I think is it Pixie? Pixie, which is the pretty pink on the other half of the eye, right here. I'm gonna try it with a brush. We'll try it with a brush first and see how that does. I got a lot of it, so let's go in. Which side did I put it on? I put it on this side. Then we're gonna blend that in with the green. Okay, I think that one's also gonna do better with your hand. I probably could build it up a little bit, but it's such a light pink, so we're gonna go in with our finger. And we're gonna make that a little bit extra special. Oh, again. So, so, so pretty. Look at that, guys. And it just blended right into the other color. And I don't care that this is up here. I am going to go in with a little bit of a brush just to smooth that out. But there it is from a distance. You have the pink, then that beautiful industrial shade. We're going to deepen up the 60 shade a little more too, but let's go get this side matched. Blend that in with the other shade. So pretty. All right, so I'm gonna take that same industrial shade through the crease a little. And we're just gonna put those little sparkles all the way up, like that. Oh, I love this shade. This shade's stunning. Get those little starlights. That's gonna just sparkle so nicely. All right, so now I'm gonna go back in with that dark 60 shade, just in the corners, a little bit, just to deepen just the corners up here. We're not taking away, and then I'm just tapping this in. We're not gonna take away from that shade. It actually pulls through and makes a nice gradient. That's what I meant to say. So we're gonna just tap that in to get that darker. So pretty. All right, for the inner corner, I'm gonna use the shade Galaxia. That is this. Then we will have used them all. I think this is more of a topper shade than anything, but we're gonna try it on the inner corner and see what we get. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That makes a nice inner corner highlight. Very, very pretty. I'm like a glittery girl. All right, so I'm gonna work on the bottom line. I'm gonna start with the taupe shade, and I'm gonna use my fluffy brush and go in with our taupe shade that we started with. Actually, I'm gonna just do that a little bit up here. Let's get that color back up in here too. Okay, so now we're gonna match that color down on the bottom. Oops, I accidentally just put it into the 60s green shade. Don't want that. We will want that in a minute, but not yet. Okay, I think that's about what we're gonna get with that. So that's kind of, I think if you have much deeper of a skin tone than me, you may struggle to have that kind of show up the way you want it, because my skin's not all that dark. It's probably medium. So, and I'm just gonna go over this part again. I'm gonna take that dark 60s shade, which is that green, and we're gonna kind of highlight or tight line right close to the lash line here. And we're gonna pop that real tight in here. Just like that. That gives it a nice smoky effect, and it's almost like you're using liner. I mean, I'm right up on the lash line here. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm not usually this close to you guys, so it's hard for me to see like if I'm in frame or not. probably could do that up here too. If you wanted to just sort of tight line up here, you probably could do that. Just take a little bit and sort of stamp it on your lash line up in here. And you don't even need to be real precise with it. Just to darken up that lash line a little bit. Okie dokie, now I think I want to take that green shade, the sparkle green shade we have on the top, the industrial shade, and just push that right in here and mix it down with our other green shade. I love this shade. This is a really unique shade. You're looking for a palette that has some colors that you don't find everywhere else. I think that you will like this one. So there's kind of our look. I'm going to go over the pink a little bit more just to make that pink kind of stand out a little bit. This is Pixie. And I like the way the two of them meld together a lot. That's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to come back with liner and lashes. I'll be right back. Okay, here I didn't put any false lashes on today. I just my own lashes. I put some Ico and CoverGirl mascara on. On my waterline, I put the gel liner by Colourpop in the color Catsuit, which is a pretty green color. I really like this. It's really pretty, but it doesn't. We'll see how long it stays on, because it already looks like it's come off some. Well, this side didn't. Maybe I didn't put enough on the other side. So pretty. And then just black eyeliner. All right, so now we're going to go in. I'm really, really, really happy with the way the look turned out on my eyes. And I can't wait to play more with this. You can do just a real neutral, soft pink eye, or kind of go dark and smoky, and even just do a full green eye with it. But now we're going to go in with the Mini Bloom by Natasha Denona. I'm excited. This is a newer formula for her. It's, whoa. All right, so let's see what we get here. Ooh. And this is supposed to be a highlighting blush. Oh my goodness. Wowza. Wowza, wowza, that's powerful. Let's tamp that down a little bit. Oh, God, so beautiful though. A little on our nose. Get yourself some little pink glow going on here for the spring. Oh wow, this packs a punch, guys. So you will need to, it's almost neon. So I'm just kind of going in and cleaning up after putting it on, because I just got a little too much on here. Wow, a little goes a long way. You do not need a lot of this. I went way too heavy, but man, did that brighten my face up. Such a beautiful, beautiful blush, and it does have a nice little sheen to it. I'm still going to add more highlight, obviously, because it's me. And so for lips today, I'm going to use my Colourpop liner lippy pencil in the color Good and Plenty, which you guys have seen me use 6,000 times. And then Girl Power by Realher on my lips. And I'll be right back. Okay, and here is the finished look. I just topped it off with the lipstick I showed you, and I put a little bit of the Wet n Wild, what is this one? Mega Glow Blush in Blossom Glow. This is a fabulous, like $3 highlighter if you're looking for one, and it gives a little bit of a pink shift, which is gonna pull the pink here and in the coral cheeks that we have. And overall, let me back all the way out. Overall, I'm very, very, very happy with the look that we came up with using this today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a like and a thumbs up. Comment below if you plan on picking up either the blush or the mini retro palette. I cannot wait to play with it more. I hope you subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.